What is up, everybody? It's your boy Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and welcome to my Clash at the Castle 2024 review. Was a pretty decent pay-per-view overall. I'm a little mad at some events, not just one, some, but we will get into that. We're going to be diving into all that. We're going to be discussing what I think is coming in the future for certain people in wrestling. So with that being said, let's dive right in. To kick off the show, we had AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes I Quit match for the WWE Championship. Cody bled a decent amount. AJ bled a little, but Cody was just dripping at some points. Cody's mom was ringside. She was cursing out AJ. That was pretty hilarious throughout. Loved that. AJ Styles, man, I don't know how much time he's got left in the ring, but phenomenal. Pun intended, all around. Gotta cherish the moments we have left with this guy. AJ was swinging for the fences on Cody with the kendo stick. He had him handcuffed at one point. Now, Cody in Scotland, there's a few guys that were very over in Scotland, but Cody was definitely one of them. Towards the end of the match, Cody handcuffed AJ to the ring rope, and he was about to bash him with the steel stairs. AJ said, I quit. Match over. I was kind of disappointed with that ending. I thought they could have done a little more than just Cody going for the steps. And of course, Cody hit him with the steps after the match, after his mother gave him the okay anyway. But that's interesting because Cody is celebrating at the top of the ramp. Who comes out from behind him? Solo Sikoa. And eventually Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa come out and start beating up Cody. That's when Orton and Owens come out and make the save. I see a 6-man tag coming. Maybe it's Cody versus Solo at Money in the Bank. I'm not sure on that one. I would think they're going to do Cody Roman at SummerSlam, so I don't know. But overall, this match, 4 stars. A little disappointed in the ending, but overall, pretty good. It's also going to be interesting where they go with AJ Styles after this, because that is his second loss to Cody in a month and a half, give or take. Backlash and now Clash, but we'll see. Next up is the women's triple threat tag team match for the tag team titles. Bianca and Jade's entrance, always sick, hands down. There was a lot of botches and miscommunications in this match. I read something there was something wrong with the top rope, so a lot of people had problems with it. We'll get into that, obviously, because something major happened later. Jade hit Shayna with a suplex. I'm like, okay. Then all of a sudden, Isla Dawn comes in, and Isla Dawn hits Jade with a suplex. Goes for the pin on Shayna. 1, 2, 3. We have a home country victory for Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. I was like, whoa. They would have been the last team I picked, truthfully. But Alba Fire has had a rough month with her mom passing away tragically last month. So you know what? I'm all for the hometown win. I don't think they hold these titles long, but for a moment, get a home country victory. I'm all for it. Good for Fire and Dawn. This match was a little below average, but shocking result, so I like that. 2.5 stars. Next up is the Intercontinental Championship match. Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. With the exception of Drew McIntyre, Chad Gable is the best thing going in WWE. He is fantastic right now. Sami came out to his entrance. Just like everywhere, Sami Zayn is completely over. The crowd ate him up, loved it. The fans, in general, phenomenal. Both guys, very good in-ring workers, so I could watch these guys always. We'll get towards the end of the match a little. Gable distracts the ref, and that gives Maxine the opportunity to nail Sami in the face with the Intercontinental title. Maxine can't do it. Gable starts yelling at her. So while Gable is yelling at Maxine in the corner, Sami Zayn runs for a haluva kick. Gable ducks out of the way. He almost hits Maxine, but he doesn't. Maxine is not safe, though. We will get into that very, very shortly. So Gable is yelling at Maxine again. Otis eventually steps in the middle, and the crowd goes berserk. Otis is as over as he was in his segments with Mandy Rose. Good on him. He deserves it. It's going to be interesting when the turn eventually comes. Chad Gable puts Sami Zayn in the ankle lock on the outside. Zayn counters, but Gable ends up being thrown into Maxine's bad leg. Takes her out. Otis is furious because he didn't see it. Otis picks up Maxine and takes her to the back, and that distracts Gable enough for Sami Zayn to hit the haluva kick to retain the Intercontinental title. Really thought they were going to give it to Gable. I'm hoping they don't stall this and kill his momentum because he really is doing great things. I hope he gets the IC title. Maybe SummerSlam. I don't know. 4.5 stars. I love these guys. I thought the match was great. I thought the theatrics on the outside was even better. So yes, they killed it. Don't know what's next for Sami Zayn. I hope Gable stays in the IC picture. Heck, I'd even be okay if he was in the world title picture. But we shall see. Next up is the Women's World Championship match. Bayley versus the home country girl, Piper Niven. Piper Niven got a decent pop, so good for her. Also with Piper Niven was Chelsea Green, and Chelsea Green's outfit just screamed Scotland. We'll get into her in a little bit. Chelsea Green also has Sam Irvine's introduction back in her video package, the Chelsea Green. So that's good. The hometown crowd also did the Hey Bayley. Love that. Always love that. The international crowds are great, always. Tonight did not disappoint. At one point, Chelsea tried to trip Bayley. Bayley stomped on Chelsea's hand and Chelsea grabbed it. She went up to the ref to complain. The ref throws her out. But, of course, you know, she'll be back. Chelsea went full Karen on the ref, as she does. She yelled at her. This match was better than I expected, honestly. I wasn't expecting much. Bayley, at one point, hit a Bayley to Bayley on Niven from the top rope. And I was like, wow. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's pretty awesome to do. After that, a masked luchador woman runs down to the ring. She's ironically wearing the same clothes as Chelsea Green, but that couldn't have been the same person. I don't know who that could have been. I still haven't figured it out. The case is ongoing. I'm investigating that one. Niven hit the Piper Slam at one point, and for a very close 2-fall, that had me for a minute. I was like, are they going to switch the title just because they're in Scotland? But Bayley kicks out. The ending to the match was a bit odd, just like Cody AJ. Bayley hit a crucifix driver for the pin and the win. I don't know why she couldn't just hit the rose plant. Yeah, I don't know. I was really confused when I watched it. But 3.5 stars overall. Better than I expected, for sure. It's looking like we're going to get Bayley versus Nia Jax at SummerSlam. And after this, I don't know where Piper Niven goes, honestly. And Bayley has been killing it recently. Main event time, folks. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. McIntyre comes out with bagpipe players. Great entrance for the hometown boy. The crowd was really eating it up. Priest got booed pretty heavily. It wasn't Cena ECW One Night Stand bad, but you could tell who the favorite was. At one point, Priest tried to jump over the top rope, and his ankle got caught in the ropes, and he was there for a little bit. I think it was for the better he got caught, because I think he was going to land straight on his face. So I'm kind of happy he got caught, because I feel like it could have been much worse. He was limping around the whole match. I think he is legitimately hurt, or at least banged up. I don't know. We'll see what happens after that, because it was pretty rough, and if he tried to hide it, it really wasn't good. I don't think he was trying to hide it, personally. Like I said, he was limping around the whole match. Towards the end, McIntyre hits a Claymore, but somehow Priest kicked out. I was like, oh no. Then a few minutes later, McIntyre hits another Claymore, this time through the barricade. Now, I said, that barricade is open. Who's going to run through the crowd? Spoiler alert, nobody did. I don't know why they did that, to be completely honest with you. They fight for a few more minutes. Priest hits the South of Heaven chokeslam, and I said, uh-oh, we have a problem, because that's what McIntyre didn't kick out of at WrestleMania. He did kick out this time, folks. So thankfully, at least for the next 5 or so minutes, McIntyre stays in it. The ref, of course, gets knocked out. And yeah, I knew something was coming. Another ref comes down. McIntyre hits a Claymore. The crowd starts counting because he was there for like 5 seconds. The ref slides in the ring. Brilliant camera view, by the way. 1, 2. He just stops counting. I see the Jordans. I see the hair. It's CM Punk. Yep. He holds up the 2 and he's like, sorry, man. McIntyre is furious. He pushes Punk into the corner, starts choking him. And in this moment, I was hoping McIntyre would overcome it all. He sees Punk. He gets a chance. Punk goes low on him. McIntyre turns around. Priest hops up. South of Heaven chokeslam. 1, 2, 3. McIntyre gets cheated again. Assuming Priest makes it past Money in the Bank and assuming he doesn't have to vacate it, he's probably going to face Gunther at SummerSlam. That's where all the signs are pointing. It seems McIntyre and Punk are going to be facing at SummerSlam. I don't know if that's going to be a one-off or that's going to be a few match feud. I don't know. But I just don't know how long they're going to keep doing this to Drew. I'm bummed for Drew, honestly. Drew's not going to get this belt as long as he's beefing with CM Punk. That's for sure. Maybe they give McIntyre the win in the Rumble, and he goes on to face Gunther at Mania. I don't know. I don't know if they're even going to put the title on Punk. They might. But with his injury history, I don't know. This match itself, 4 stars. Pretty good for a one-legged Damian Priest, I gotta be honest. He got injured pretty early on, so he could have really phoned it in, but he kept going. But I'm just really bummed with the end result. McIntyre has signed a long-term deal, so they got plans for him clearly, but I was wishing the world title would be in those plans. And that is my review to Clash at the Castle 2024. What did you guys think overall about this pay-per-view? I enjoyed it. I always love a good international crowd. They put the US crowds to shame, honestly. Hate to say it, but it's so true. Where do they go with some of these guys? Chad Gable, Drew McIntyre specifically. What do they do? Heck, even Bianca and Jade. Who knows? We will find out though. AJ Styles is another one. But let me know what you think. Comment down below how you enjoyed the pay-per-view and where you think they are going with this. Let me know if you guys enjoy the wrestling pay-per-view recaps. I think I'm going to start doing this more. It's easier than doing predictions because they don't like to be on time with their stuff, and unfortunately it hurts me. But a pay-per-view reaction, it's finalized, you know. I can get away with it and I can talk to the future about what's going on. But with that being said, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Plenty more wrestling content coming, folks. But until next time, I am Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and we will see you in the next one. Later.